See, this thing's still struggling. Oh, it's at 50 k's? Too late. It's 80 k's now. Yeah, this thing's struggling with this. Is this only 14 tonne, isn't it? 19 tonne. Come on, Spain, where's the 90 km/h? Right there. Oh, and I've gone well over it. Oh, we must be going downhill. I'm coasting. It was coasting at 97. Yes. Oh, no, it's not as tight a turn as I thought it was. A bit worried there. I thought, oh, the speed, it's a sharp corner. No, it was blunt. Oh, we're back into this. Oh, you're going into that one as well, are you? Yeah, I'm still the same. With the one I do, anyway. With my truck. Oh, jeez, just sneezed. I gotta keep an eye on the time, don't I? Because I want to finish around 5:30. Thankfully, since I've changed the preferred job link, that's going to be a lot easier. Less chance of going over an hour like I did with ATS. It all depends on whether or not I come up against a detour. Maybe I'll change that setting too, just drop that down a bit so they don't happen as often. And I think you were saying earlier on in the stream about once I've actually got a garage for every company that's available, looking at once I've hit that, stopping there trying to get back to one of my garages so we can see and get around more. Because if there's only 15 companies, say, in total, and then I've got 15 garages, and then I've only got 15 choices of getting back, and even if I dot them out over the landscape, I don't think we will end up seeing much of all the maps. Which I was thinking about, but the thing is with the short preferred deliveries, if it was long deliveries, that wouldn't be an issue, because then we've got more chance to go places. Because I got on a short delivery for the whole point of the fact that I don't end up going too far over on stream. You're not going to go. You come on. I know you want to go. No, you are. You're following us. Okay. Yeah, so I don't go over my stream time too much because I've got a long haul. Because if you don't know, anyone watching, I don't want to finish the stream halfway through a delivery in case we get updates and I lose that delivery. It sends me back to the to my garage. And in the last month, the last 4 streams, 3 of those streams, including today, last week I think was the only one that didn't happen, had updates. There was an update for ETS and ATS. So if I do that, if I do make that rule, just say, right, once we've unlocked all the companies to be able to deliver to, or for, we'll scrap to trying to get back to our main, one of our cities or towns that has a garage in it. And that way we can expand out more. And I've got to definitely remember to add that extra little bit of raw into the command one. I mean, it's the first time it's doing this, so obviously there are going to be slight adjustments and everything else like that. Whoopsie. Which will be fine because eventually I suppose one day I can come back and do this again. And it'll be completely fine-tuned for the most part. It's bound to be something that'll pop up the second time around that never popped up the first time, and this time around. But all the rules will be ready to go. I know where exactly what I need to do and just get straight into it. The other thing too is if I do it again, I'm either going to confirm if the same game wins, whether ETS2 was the winner or ATS is the winner at the end of this, and they managed to win again. At least I've confirmed that yes, this is the easiest one to make money on. But if the next one wins, it's a 1-1. I might have to do best of 2, best of 3. Sorry, best of 3 or best of 5. All depends how long I'll be streaming for, won't it? My streaming career. I use that term lightly, very loosely. All depends on how long that lasts. Good thing about doing this too, having an end goal, which keeps sort of the interest up. I'm sure people out there are going to get interested in this and then lose. Oh, it's keep left, didn't she? What am I doing? And lose interest in it, then come back because you probably still want to know how it's going on. It's got that option in it. But most importantly for me, I don't have to worry about coming up with another game to play after this. Now, my summer car was one I really wanted to do. Yeah, but you probably have, I don't know, some organisation that will jump down on it. I remember when FS15 came out with animals and Peter jumped down, Peter, whatever they called, jumped down on their, jumped on their back about it, tried to get them to remove the animals. Cruelty to animals, and that was FS15 where animals walked around, they weren't stuck in a pen like they are now. I mean, honestly, where do they think their bloomin' beef and lamb come from? no doubt they eat. I'm guarantee you everyone in that organisation wouldn't be a vegetarian. Exactly. Thing is, you're there feeding them and keeping them, you know, the farming something they don't, yeah. You don't send them off or anything like that, you know, to be to the meatworks. Sensitive indeed. I think a lot of them are just people that don't really like their lives to the point that they can't be bothered looking at their own lives anymore and just try and ignore it by complaining about everyone else's actions and stuff to make them feel better about how lonely and sad their lives are. Because quite frankly, they do go overboard. No, that's not going to work. You're going to be right in my way, aren't you? And hello. Oh, better you than me. That's me being understanding and caring. I'm just glad for once it didn't happen to me. We can't be that far away from our destination. 8 o'clock was the last ETA in the morning. I just noticed it's sunny. I can turn the high beams off. The sun's out. Problem is I'm all going to need to sleep, aren't I? Now it's 3 hours, yeah, which... But the good thing is I know there's an RT log here, because that's where we're delivering to. So getting a delivery won't be an issue. So I might have 2 sleeps to get us back into the daytime for the next one. Especially if I'm going to be driving in bumper view. Let's get one daytime trip in this stream, at least one. That's my fuel situation. I need to top up with diesel. Oh, now, have anyone been watching my YouTube videos? Sorry. Of course, today would have been, hopefully I haven't checked actually, should have been the release of the ETS stream for 2 weeks ago. You might have noticed that some of them have been very, very pixelated. I don't know why that is. It's got to have something to do with YouTube's processing of the videos, because some of them are, some of them aren't. I had a Dyson Sphere one actually that was really bad. You know, I do notice with streams and that, used to be like when people used to be driving around and moving quickly, you would get a bit of pixelation going. One guy I watched that sort of dropped now since even though I watch it in 1080, but he releases his videos on 4K, but for some reason I don't know why, and it shouldn't do it, but if I try and watch a video on 4K it just lags. I've got the internet speed that can handle it by a long shot, almost a gigabit download speed. So there shouldn't be any problems there with the 4K, but for some reason on a YouTube video, actually on his, some of them they don't. Some of them it runs fine, so I don't know why. It just buffers a lot. But when I watch it, his is obviously uploaded in 4K, and then YouTube sort of does its compression on it. And watching it in 1080, it's a lot better than it was when he originally uploaded in 1080. Who's going to jump out in front of me? You knew you were. Even his time-lapse, I couldn't watch his time-lapse videos because they would just mess with my head. But now he does them in 4K, I can actually watch them in 1080. They were absolutely fine. But the whole point of this is, yeah, I don't know why, because the videos in that, before I send them up there, are perfectly fine. They're all the same. They're all edited the same way. They're all exported the same way at the time. 1080 full HD, but there are 30 frames per second. Now I stream at 60 frames per second. The problem was with the editing software, you can use it for free, but you don't get the ability to be able to export the video to disk in 1080p. Yeah, you can do it in 720. Hey Dave, hey buddy. How's things with you, good sir? Yeah, so I pay monthly as I go. It's the only one I can afford now. So, but what I did is I grabbed the ones that I saved, set up the intro and the outro sequences, or whatever they're called, segments, and then resaved them in 1080p, but I could only do it in 30 FPS because that's what the original one was. So I've gone in and redid it all, saved a 60 FPS one, so now I can save all those videos at 60 FPS, so hopefully that actually fixes the issue. The first one was last week's ATS and it looked like it has. I haven't had a look at the Dyson Sphere one that I released this week, or the ETS one I've released this week, but hopefully that's done the issues. But just sort of mention the fact that I don't know. Oh, another detour. I don't know why they were doing that. I'm just hoping that this fixes the issue.
Recomputing.
I don't want to go into the map while I'm turning this corner.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Right, let's have a look, see what we need to do. Alright, where are we headed? Oh, are you kidding me? It's just here. Alright, well, hello. There we go, easy enough. Before I get back in, let's see what we've got here. I get that, but most of the time it's just the internet being slow. That's just where I live. Yeah, I know, you guys in Australia, man. But then again, I mean, it's such a huge country. It's a lot of internet cable to, you know, fiber optic cable to lay between towns and cities and stuff like that. Yeah, a lot more expensive for internet than we are. That's for sure. And your choices of speed. I mean, I know with some of those guy in Sydney, mate of mine in Sydney, to get what I got, which I pay $80 a month for 950 down and 550 up, unlimited. It was like $300 or $400 for the same thing for him in Sydney a month, which is ridiculous. But I mean, I get it, you know. Oh, really? The competition coming out in your Dave. Plus, the energy with those things, competition was playing, especially with the kids, is all the energy trying to spend on remembering not, you got to let your kids win every now and then, you know, while trying to make it look like it was an accident that you crashed or did something wrong.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Keep right and exit right. Why can't I? Oh, I can get in there.
Exit.
Oh, okay, that makes sense now. I thought this was a roundabout right here, and I thought, why are you sending me to the one afterwards to go round? Why can't I go around this one? But no, it was just the way it looked.
At the roundabout, take the fourth exit.
Oh, just about hit the median barrier there, with a barrier there anyway. Saw that. Where are you going? Don't tell me you're going the same way as me and I need to get into your lane.
Keep right.
No, now we'll get into your lane. Indicate to get off the roundabout.
Exit now. Keep right. At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Second exit.
Keep right. Exit now.
I was playing a bit of Black Ops last night, Dave. I'm trying to get through the battle pass so I can get my free credits to be able to buy the next battle pass. And boy, was it a shocker last night. I don't know what was wrong with me. I just got annihilated. It was awful, so I decided, right, sometimes I go in and play against bots on hard on a small map with the sniper rifle so I can get my reactions up. So I thought, after constantly having my backside handed to me, I will go off and do some practice first and then come back into the multiplayer game, and that was no better at all. That was no better at all. I also got my backside handed to me by the bots. Normally I come first by a long shot. I came 8th once.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
So I don't know what was going on. Yeah, you can wait. So yeah, it got to the point that I just couldn't do anything but laugh about it. Get into gear. Why aren't you getting into gear?
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Oh, really? What a weird setup. Have I got? Thank goodness. I've got lights green. I don't have to check, do I? Oh, safety though. You never know sometimes.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Maybe. I don't know what. I couldn't hit anything, mate. I really couldn't. I remember one guy, I had 3 goes at him without him knowing I was there and missed every time before he turned around and just...
Keep right, and then turn right.
Now, I was wondering if maybe it was actually a lag issue. Don't know why, but it just seemed like when I did get a few people, they took a lot more bullets to get them down than they needed to get me down. One of them, we obviously had guys that maybe played for competition in one team because they just annihilated everyone. Absolutely everyone. They had their positions, they knew what they were doing, they kept you busy on one end while another guy came round and outflanked you. It was just... amazing to watch, but annoying to be part of, especially when you're on the receiving end. What speed's 50? I'm going to need to get into this lane. Are you going to turn? What about your mate here? No, you're not turning. I need to get in this lane.
And then turn left.
Let me in. Thank you.
Turn left.
Let's go wide so I don't hit the medium area there. Actually, why are we delivering this to RT Log? You'd think that we would be mainly dealing with
You have arrived.
products in the wood variety of nature. Is this the same one as we did in the verse delivery? It looks like it, doesn't it, Ozzy? It looks very similar. Oh no, there's another one there. So yeah, okay, RT Log, alright. Maybe it's one of those ones that the clue isn't in the name. Yeah, that goes without saying, no. It was dark then. Actually, where are we? Yeah, it is. It was Zaragoza, remember? So it is the same. It just looks... It's the light that's... light from the sun that make everything look different. Hey Mark, how are you, buddy? How's your day been? We've got a bit of international flavour here now, aren't we? We've got one from Australia in chat, one from America in chat, and another Kiwi. And join the mix. How was your -1 degree morning the other day? On the same day we had a rather nice warm day, but now we're down to like 2 and 1 degrees. Yes, we've leveled up. Nice. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, in Twitchville, in Twitch sphere, number from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. Let me know which one you want me to level up. One with the most votes will go. If it's a tiebreaker, I'll be breaking it. But yeah, just type in either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 for the corresponding one you want me to level up on. I'll give you a few seconds. What do we... Oh, I'll wait until it's... Wait another 30 seconds, I think. 4, 1... Come on, Dave. testing to see if you're watching, Dave. Oh, okay. So, value cargo. Actually, that's good because at least Ozzy and Dave, you have provided input before and got your way. So Mark gets his first one in with the confirmation from Dave. Fragile cargo it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it is. Oh, I need to go off and have a sleep, don't I? But first, before we do that, let's go truck dealers and just make sure. Mercedes. Buy online. Oh, that's right. See, I don't get that. Don't get that at all. Now the other thing too is I don't get my fleet. There it is. 140. So it is 150. So we're going to go with this for my workers. So now I know I need to get 150. Oh, see, there you go. 350 kilowatt there. I'll see how. I was fooling myself with the 500. Oh no, I said 500 horsepower, didn't I? Okay, so that's what I wanted to know. What was the other thing I needed to do? I need to sleep. I'll try and sleep through to the day so we can actually get a day trip going. And I need fuel. Right. Right next door. Perfect. All clear across now. Did I take you back, Mark, when I said that? All clear across now. That busy little petrol station, isn't it? Is it going to give me a ticket after I restart the truck up? How far over am I? My sleep time. Alright. Now, depending on how long this trip is, this might be the last one for the stream too, if it's a okay distance. Where's the parking? Is that it there, is it? Yep. There it is. Right, no. And one more. Let's get us close to a day trip as we can. Four in the morning, perfect. And we've got an RT log here. Alright, 1, 2 or 3. Great Britain. Bit of a ways, isn't it? Toulouse, which we've already been to one day, or was it Villarreal, Spain? That's a very, very short trip. 1, 2 or 3. Put your thoughts into chat there.